This content features my AI-generated voice and an AI avatar. The content, opinions, and professional assessments are entirely my own and are based on my original materials. Using advanced technology allows me to bring you new content more quickly, more consistently, and even more up-to-date insights. Now enjoy watching and listening.
One of the most common errors I see in orthodontic practice management, one that stalls more careers than we'd like to admit, is a fundamental lack of clinical stamina when it comes to growth. Too many practitioners launch a campaign and abandon it after a week because it didn't produce an instant flood of new starts. But in a high-performance practice, we cannot treat marketing as a creative whim. We must treat it with the same scientific rigor we apply to a clinical diagnosis. We don't guess, we test, we measure, and we refine. This means viewing every dollar of your marketing spend as an investment in a clinical trial. Just as diagnostic records provide the insights needed for a treatment plan, your marketing metrics, like click-through rates and cost per acquisition, are the vital signs of your growth strategy. If an advertisement doesn't result in an immediate inquiry, it isn't a failure. Instead, realize that you have successfully purchased valuable data that tells you exactly what does not work in your local market. This insight provides the perspective needed to pivot and optimize before you waste thousands on a flawed strategy. For example, we often discover that polished stock imagery converts significantly worse than authentic, candid photos of your actual team and office environment. This disciplined, evidence-based approach removes subjective opinions from the leadership table and allows the practice to grow predictably rather than by accident. Clinical leaders understand that consistent patient flow must be a reliable, systemized process, not a fluctuating variable based on luck. To maximize practice efficiency, you must define your sniper's target, the customer avatar. A superficial demographic analysis is no longer enough. True leadership requires a psychographic profile of your dream patient. What are their actual anxieties about treatment cost? What were the pain points of their previous dental experiences? By understanding their specific motivations, you can stop the machine gun approach of broad advertising and start aiming with precision. This focus drastically reduces wasted ad spend on unqualified leads who will only drain your staff's time with non-starter consultations. When your advertising copy speaks directly to the needs of a well-defined avatar, your conversion rate naturally skyrockets because the lead arrives already pre-qualified. To achieve operational excellence, you need a hybrid strategy to stabilize your acquisition funnel throughout the year. Think of this as the balance between immediate fuel and a long-term foundation. Search engine advertising allows you to buy immediate visibility for high-intent keywords, helping you fill short-term schedule gaps. On the other hand, search engine optimization is the digital equivalent of establishing your practice as the trusted, authoritative leader in your region. It is the technical and content-driven work that ensures long-term organic growth. A lean leader understands that these two pillars support each other. High-quality scores in your paid ads are often a direct result of the relevant, high-value content you've built through your foundational SEO work. Success in the digital space is not determined by a single viral post or a massive initial budget, but by methodical, weekly iteration based on observable metrics. This testing discipline mirrors the continuous improvement cycles essential in our clinical protocols. By applying a structured investment approach, you move from a reactive state to a proactive state of engineering growth. This allows you to accurately predict your return on investment and allocate your marketing resources as a strategic capital expenditure. It transforms your marketing into a predictable system that keeps your treatment chairs full. When the business side is managed with this level of precision, you gain the freedom to ensure your clinical work remains the primary focus. Do not let your professional ego or a desire for instant gratification dictate your ads. Instead, let the numbers and the data guide your path. You must embrace the failure rate inherent in testing, understanding that each unsuccessful test is simply a refinement of your eventual success formula. This is how you build a high-performing practice that flourishes regardless of the competition. A commitment to data-driven marketing is the hallmark of a mature, scalable practice model. It allows a sophisticated orthodontic organization to reliably dominate its local market year after year. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.